Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi! Welcome back to Formula Holo's Speedy Sprinty story. We're about to go through rounds 7 and 8 of this series. It's the penultimate day, penultimate race day of this series. I am your fat piggy streamer, Dag. Let's have a look at our table as it stands right now. As you can see here, it's been dominated so far by Gen 0. As you can see, Tokunosora is leading the table with 182 points, 2 race wins. Fubuki still second in the table, despite not having a finish higher than third. 2 third-place finishes. Luna third with 125, and fourth Subaru 121, and another Gen 0 member making the top 5 with the Suisse after her race win in Hungary. And the bottom half of the table, it's mainly dominated by Ian, with the only successful, should I say, member being Callie. And we have two drivers still yet to score. Noel and Botan really need to get their shit together in any of these last 4 races, because after today, I'm certain there will be some drivers that will be eliminated from contention for the Drivers' Championship. All right. Anyway, as you can see, the Constructors' Championship. Of course, it's Gen 0 with a commanding lead, over 100 points ahead of Gen 2, and I did some corrections to the spreadsheet just to make sure I calculated things right. So made some fixes over the weekend between the last stream on Friday and today, and I also came up with some brand new liveries for the drivers. So if you're lucky, if some of those drivers qualify for our races today at Sochi and in Nürburg, you might get to see them in action. All right, let us open up R Factor 1 and yeah. All right, happy Tuesday, ladies and germs. I am once again your streamer, Dag the Pig. Let's get to racing. By the by, I got new versions of the tracks that we'll be using. I'm certain you'll see Baku in a future race series in FH. Well done, Baku. But today we are going to the Sochi Autodrom, and we're also gonna drive it to Nürburg just afterward. All right, load circuit. Yeah, had a look at the tracks in the couple days leading up to the stream, and as you might see in the beginning when it's loaded all the way, already a clusterfuck of cars in the pits. Yeah, this is hard to see, and it's also hurtful in the ear, so we'll just change the camera angle a bit. There we go. By the by, is my mic fine so far? Anyone about to come out? Someone come out, please. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Yeah, I need to make sure there's no duplicate drivers. And here's Shishiro Botan. Of course. Botan. Yeah. As you have a nice look through at the Sochi Autodrom circuit, it's quite fitting that she would be featured in the qualifying session. Yeah, I'll be damned if she doesn't qualify for the race, because this is basically home turf for the Lion. Oh boy. As usual, we check to see if we have at least 30 recorded times in qualifying, and then we would have our starting grid. Yeah, the Autodrom in Sochi is not well regarded among F1 fans, but here we are anyway because of the memes. All right, so that's the view of the entire circuit. Let's see who will qualify actually. Hey! Well, what do you know? What do you know? It's Botan who seems to have qualified. And welcome back, Hachama. Hachama is back in after a long break from streaming, and would you look at that? She has P1 as we head to the race. Marine, Lammy, Miko, Botan, welcome to the grid for once. Suisse, Muna, Rene. Rene is one of the drivers whose liveries, yes, I now know how to say it correctly, liveries. One of the drivers who has a nice new livery, which I just edited over the weekend. Kelly, Okayu, Nene, Shion, Achan made the grid. Achan, who else? Kiara, Aqua made it. Ayame and Polka. Polka, Toa. Kone. Yubi, Flare. Ami. Hick! Eski. Yofi. Haobo. Kanata. Gura. And Dokino Sora, the race leader, just barely qualifies for the race at the back of the grid. And you hate to see this. Botan and Noel just misses out on the grid. So again, no points for her. No Choco, no Matsuri, no Mel, no Coco, no Akiros, no Watame, who's also among the bottom of the pack. Pain Peko. Lucia is screaming in anger right now that she couldn't qualify for the race in Russia. No Ollie. Oh my! Subaru doesn't qualify. Ugh, this fucking sucks. Why is Ina lagging behind the rest of her team? Luna sadly didn't qualify for the second consecutive race, and Anya is also not in. So there you have it. We have our grid. Oh, thanks for the comment. I really appreciate it. Oh boy, I can't wait for another race. All right, we have our grid, and everyone is ready, willing, and able. Let's see who will stay alive in the standings. Everyone's out to the grid. Let's do this. Let's do this. Off to the grid. It's 20 minutes of driving fun. Here we go. Hachama at front. Everyone's ready to go. It's lights out and away they go. Here's a nice clean start by Hachama. Hopefully there's no lagging at my end as we start the race. Do we have some bumping in the first turns? I don't know about that. We'll just see what happens, because it's early in the race in which there's many crazy things to be had, and I don't know. I see some positions being changed, and has anyone gotten hurt so far? Not really. Forgot about the music. Forgot about that, and Oski, as you can see, is a bit lagging behind. Yeah, the entire track is surrounded by temporary barriers. And I don't even know if I click on the right link heading into the races. Because I'm getting lagging, and we may have ourselves a bit of an issue. I don't know what was that all about. Was there any thing going on? Yeah. Amelia has crashed out. Ian has not been having a good run, so rip ip. Amelia is out. Start off 21st and won't score. Unfortunately, Lanny is just ahead of Hachama, but Hachama takes over at this chicane. And here's Miko coming in at second. Oh yeah, Mori Calliope is currently ninth. As you can see, the driver's view camera. And there's a bit of lag, and is there anything going on here? I don't know about that. Geez, Ian not doing too well at the track, except perhaps for Callie. As it completes another lap, it's 4 minutes. It's the 4th minute in the race. Option playing tag, being chased at the tail by Sakura Miko. Sakura Miko of, you guessed it, Gen 0. Remind me to restart after this race because I'm getting lag again. It's too late to change the grid now and restart the race completely because the grid has already been scrambled all around the track. One driver has already picked up out of the race so far, and we might get some bumping if we're not careful. Oh, this is a sad sight. Gura is being lapped. She's back at the pits. That's another struggle for Hololive EN right there. A rage quit for mommy, huh? Yeah, I suppose you say so. And oh my God, what the hell was that? There seems to be an issue with some of the drivers. Oh, oh, look at that. Some drivers have their tails bumped off, and hello. Go back. Yeah. Goodness. That's another EN driver. Oh, she may have to go into pits again, and Nenichi also has her rear wing extracted from her vehicle. .59, 2.37 actually, the lead for Hachima as she completes her fourth lap. Come on. There's a moment of camera stuck. And here are a few drivers going into pits. That's Nenichi and Azuki. Meanwhile, here come Gura and Kiara, both out, back on the track. And it's more driving around in some sort of conga line around this chicane. And Kanata is coming out again, trailing by too long. Hachima, Lamy, Marine, Botan, Okayu, Botan in the top 5. At home turf, I'm sure there'll be much rejoicing in the motherland if Botan somehow makes it to podium. Meanwhile, not much drama so far as I could find here. Maybe this battle between Shuonori Flare and Shirakami Fubuki.
That's right.
Oh, look at that! Lammy has overtaken Hachima. Here comes Lammy trying to keep G5 alive. Lammy, as you know, finished second in Canada. And Hachima has returned to the lead for a brief moment. And Lammy has overtaken Kato again. Not much rough housing there. It's still some sort of conga line. Any accidents so far? God, I don't know. I don't know what happened here. I see some lead changes at this part, but no harm, no foul. Neo is struggling. It 12 minutes have elapsed in this race, and look at this. The lead for Lammy is 0.4. Don't count Hachima out yet. She may still get the win. Yeah, her big rival today is Lammy. So it's neck and neck here. Nico suddenly dropped down to 9th. As drivers cross the start-finish line again. That's 7 laps done. And another lead change. Yeah, there's quite a bunch of lead changes between Lammy and Hachima. It's hard to count in my fingers or even why am I saying fingers? I meant my ham hocks. I'm a pig. Yeah, Asuki still has a plain livery despite her win in the opening race in Bahrain, because there's not many good decorations I could find online that I could use for that idol. Come on, why won't my clicks respond? What's the issue when the computer starts chugging along? The clicks, the button presses sometimes don't respond immediately, and I have to press the buttons again. It's especially tricky when there's a crap load of drivers out there all at once. By the way, by the by, it's the last few minutes of this race, and Botan is still in top 5, barely. Well, we've had one driver go out and 3 drivers being lapped. Sorry, accidentally clicked it out of the window right there. Yeah, yeah, not much of a drama right there. Drivers of the cross by. As I say that, Polka had a bit of an issue, but she quickly recovered. As I cross the finish line again. And somehow Marine has gone up to second. As I was looking through the middle of the pack. Sorry, uno momento. I just need to close something for a bit. Alright. Where were we? Do I have less lag? It's still laggy as per usual. Still lacking in oomph. Lamy leads by almost 1.5 seconds. Machima has come back to second. Botan 4th. But really, if Botan survives the entire race unhindered, then that's going to be a big victory for her, as she'll be getting a great handful of points to her name. There's some mid-track fighting, but really, it's the race for the podium spots. That's the big issue here. As you can see, Lamy has a 1.276 lead over Hachima now. One minute left until stoppage time. Yeah, that is a big comeback. Hachima having her return stream this morning, and then, this morning in my time. late at night in Japan. Yeah. It's a big comeback for her if she ends up finishing in the podium. Bit more roughhousing here. Not much around here, so let's follow on with the Lammy. In the closing stages here, here comes Lammy. She's almost home free. Just a few more turns and she is gonna win in Sochi. And the Marine in second, Hachima in third. But it is looking like it's Lammy's race to lose. Has to survive one more turn. A few more turns left. Hachima second, Marine third. And no one is going to catch up to Lammy. She is going to be your winner of the Russian GP, Hachima. What a comeback for her. She has made podium. Marine third place, Botan fourth. Botan finally has some points. A cool 40 points for the Lion. Fifth place, Okayu. Suisei, 32 points. Yukihana Lammy wins in Sochi. Let's see. So top here in the grid in qualifying finish 2-3-1 in the race. Let's see. Botan 4. Okayu, 5th after starting the P10, 6th, Suisei. Still up there in the championship standings, Rene, 7. Rene, 7, 8, Achan. Achan, 9. Korane. Finishing in the top 10 after crashing out in Belgium back on Friday. That's Korone. Oh, start off 19th, finish 9th. For Korone, nice. 10th. Mikile Ayame. 11, Roboco. 12th, Yofi. 13, Polka. Polka gets points. 14th, Toka Yamitowa gets on the board. 15th, Cali, keeping whatever hopes remain of Ian alive. 16th, Miko. What a disappointing drop for Miko. Start off 4th, finished 16th. 17th, Mio. What a sort of a game for Mio. Started off 27th, finished 17th. 18, Fuki. Friend gets more points. 19, Shion. 20, Aqua. Aqua gets points. 21, Shibanui Flare. 22, Sora. Lucky enough to get some points, just the 3 points, but still not really much of a good race for her. We'll halt the music a bit. Halt the music a bit so I can think clearly. 23rd is Azuki. Where is Azuki on the list? 23rd is Azuki. 24th is Muna. And our big losers for the race are Nenachi. Started off 11th, finished 27th. Kiara started out 14th. Also doesn't classify, and yeah, I gotta say yeah, Ian, another unsuccessful race for them, except for I guess Callie. So let's fix up some points right there. Fuck, where was I? Lammy 60. Lammy 60. Hachima 50. Hachima 50. Welcome to the podium. Marine, ahoy! You're on the podium. 44. 40 points for Botan. Botan is on the board. Botan is on the board. Just missing out on podium, but yeah, that's a moral victory for her. Getting a substantial amount of points on home turf, so well done to Botan for that 4th place finish. Okayu 5th, 36th. Okayu, 36, 32 for Suisse. 29 for Rene. 29 for Rene. Again, 26 for Achan. 26 for Achan. That is her best performance yet for the staff member. Finishing top 10 at 26 points. Inogami Korone. 23 points. Korone 23 points. Korone 23. Where's Korone? 23. Ayame 20. Ayame 20. Ayame 20. 18 for Roboko. 18 for Roboko. 18 for Roboko. 16 for Yofi. 16 for Yofi. 14 for Polka. 14 for Polka. 12 for Toa. 12 for Toa. 12 for Toa. 10 for Callie. 10 for Callie. Callie. 10. 10. 9. 9 for Mio. 9 for Miko. 8 for Mio. 9. 8. 8. 7 for Fubuki. Fubuki for 18th place. 6 for Shion. 6 for Shion. 6 for Shion. 5 for Aqua. 5 points for Aqua. 5 for Aqua. 4 for Flare. 4 for Flare. 4 for Flare. 3 for Tokino Sara. Relatively unsuccessful for Sora, but she gets some points. 2 for Oski. 2 for Oski, so every member of Gen 0 gets points, and 1 for Muna. 1 for Muna. Muna. And the big losers are Kanata 0, Gara 0, Nenachi nil, Nishi nil. Gura nil. Risu nil. And Amelia, first lap accident. You hate to see it. And DNQ, DNQ, DNQ. DNQ, DNQ. DNQ, 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 DNQ. Okay, and all right. So let's have a look at the standings so far. And would you look at this? Tokunosora retains her top spot in the Drivers' Championship by 1 point. And I'm afraid we have our first casualty. We have our first casualty in the race in the Drivers' Championship. Shogun Noel has rendered herself eliminated from the Drivers' Championship. After failing to qualify for another race. And second to last is Watame with 8 points. She'll need to basically win all her races and hope for a miracle, but she's basically out of it. Tokunosora at the top of the standings. 185, Fubuki 184. Lamy moves up to third with 161 points. Suisei 151. Rene in the top 5 with 130 after another pretty good race for her. Attention, please. Luna still in the top 10 despite not qualifying for her second consecutive race. 125, 124 for Shion, 121 for Subaru. And we'll have Nena Chi at 9th and Ayame at 10th. They both have 111 points. Both drivers have 2 DNQs to the name, but Ayame has 1 elimination by accident. So I don't know. T9 for both, I guess. And I need to restart. I need to start R Factor for a bit. I need to restart R Factor for a bit here. As you can see, holy shit, the team championship so far. Gen 0, 593 points, and second, Gen 2 with 443 points. Wow, look at that. Gen 0 dominating the team championship at this point. I'm seeing VT right now upgrade my fucking toaster. Yeah, it's a gaming laptop. I don't even know what to do here. Let's restart R Factor and head to the Green Hill. Die Grüne Höhle. The Grüne Höhle. I don't even know how to pronounce that in German. This one. The Nürburgring. Nürburg, Germany. That is our setting for the 8th round of the race. Also, can we get some F's in the chat for Botan and Noel, and also for perhaps for Watane? Because yeah, this is not their series. Let's load the fucking circuits. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is round number 8 of Speedy Sprinty Story. I am once again your streamer, Dag the Pig. We're at Nürburg, waiting to see who will come out so we can follow them around, and we'll see how the track appears in game before we begin our second race for today. And I think that's an orange vehicle. I can't tell. Oh, hello, Akayu. Let's follow her. Mogu Mogu. Say, why is qualifying only 10 minutes there? That makes no sense. Previously it was like a little over 1 hour, but it's only 10 minutes of qualifying for 12 laps? That's Nürburgring. Really? We have a bit of a nice crowd for this race. Some stands filled, others not really. Remember, if I don't see 30 times recorded when I click finish session, then the grid is void and I have to restart. You have to restart the grid. Yeah, by the by, Choco and Dokayu, both members who I did fixes to their cars, their graphics, their skins, their liveries. You get the picture. Yeah, we have completed 1 lap. When we get to the grid, let's see if we can even have all 30 cars that come out, because we don't want a repeat incident like at Hungaroring. Yeah. And look at that, Sora! P2! Man, what's with the Tokyo Sora and her very good racing? She has qualified P2 for Nürburg. And as you can see here, Luna is finally back to racing again. But here's Crazioli for ID Gen 2 at pole. Sora, Toa, Sweezy again, Sweezy and Sora, both star drivers for Gen 0. Fucking hell, man. 3 Gen 0 drivers making top 10 in qualifying. 5th Flare, 6th Muna, Kanata, Ayame, Peko. Peko's back in it. Roboco. Aki Rose has qualified for a race. Finally, after 5 consecutive DNQs, Aki Rose will race. Aki Rose will race. Stop the presses. Aki Rose will race. Luna, Aqua. Rainy, Marine. Matsuri, Coco, Kiara, Hachima, Azuki, Watame. At least we'll see her race. Hey, Botan is qualified. Subaru Fubuki. And Botan and Noel has qualified. Botan and Noel has qualified for Nürburg. Nina Mainganis has qualified for Nürburg, and shocker of all shockers, the race winner in Russia has failed to qualify for Germany. Mel will race. When was the last time Mel has raced? Oh, she's only on 12 points, and yeah, she did race a few races, but she's only on 12 points. And Botan Noel, welcome to the race. Hololive, Ian, get your shit together. Okayo and Korne both out of Nürburg. No Miko. Quite a few top 10 drivers from the last race have not even qualified for yeah, but at least Botan Noel still has some fighting spirit left in her, even though she's out of the championship. Alright, let's do this. Let's get to the race. Another 20 minutes of driving here at the historic Nürburgring, the Green Hell. Alrighty. Let's hope there's no lag this time. The grid is up, and everyone has everyone is in positions. It's round number 8 here at Nürburg. Crowd is ready, willing for another race. It's lights out and away we go! And here's Ollie, and we have some early bumping. I thought I saw some bumping, but not really. We have some early roughhousing in the first lap. First lap is where things may go completely wrong for some of the drivers, as we saw in Russia with Amelia Watson crashing out. Sora's ahead of the pack because of course she is. Do we have some bumping? I can't tell. Oh, look at that camera angle. Look at those camera angles. It's causing computer lag. Again. I thought this lag was supposed to end. Come on. Do I have any bumping? Not to my recollection. Lads. Gen 0, Gen 0, Gen 0. Well, that was fast. Everyone has completed the first lap already, and it's 2 minutes have been completed, and Fubuki is already heading to pits. You hate to see that. I don't know what happened that caused her rear wing to pop out of her car, but yeah. But she is going to be trailing well behind the others early on in the race. Yep, there's the conga line. It's all conga line. Well, it's on up 24th, and Noel is back of the pack. What else is new? Ooh, a bit shaky on that chicane. Ollie has the lead at the moment, 0.38. Tokinosora driving like she's competing in the Masters Golf Championship. For analogy, but I think she's trying way too hard in this opening championship series. We're just following along how the conga line is for some of these drivers. Whoa, look at those, look at the background right there. Whoa, look at those flags. That's a nice touch at this circuit. No, like that. Come on. Come on, teamwork. Lag. We have our first +1 lap of this race. 5th minute. Friends, not doing too hot. Kiara's sad that Callie couldn't make it to Nürburg with her. Yeah. The German GP basically very close to home field advantage for Kiara. Even though she's even though there's a circuit or three in at her home country of Australia, wink. And don't worry, we will be going to Australia in a future series, yeah. Yeah, that's another conga line, and oh my goodness, Noel and Botan. Just behind classification. Toa has moved up to second. And I got too caught up with talking about stuff that I need to pay attention to time and number of laps everyone has completed. That's 4 laps so far for almost the entirety of the pack. Yeah, Watame basically needed to win the final 3 races of the series to win the championship, and you can't win on 18th place. You know that, right? I don't know. I think she's basically given up at the point. Watame, that poor watermelon. I hate to see that. Matsuri also got bumped out, but she still pushed through. Risu probably looking for a pass by. I can't see her in the table. Oh, there she is. One of the few drivers in the championship still with a blank livery. I don't have all the time in the world to get everyone finished before the next race day. How is this only the 10th minute? Yeah, time going by real slowly, and Tokino Sora has somehow dropped to 5th. Ollie, who started off in P1, is in the lead currently at 1.8. And second is Tokoyami Toa. Tokoyami Toa, middle of the table, perhaps bottom of the table, yeah, mid-table driver. A clear second, Muna Hoshinova. Third. Fourth and fifth, you guessed it, Gen Zero. Yeah, all passing by, and nothing significant going on here. It seems to be a clean race so far for almost the entirety of the pack, except for Swibuki, and I thought I saw someone drop a few spots somehow. I don't even know what happened. Yeah, that's a nothing burger. We move on. Ollie leading by 0.69. Nice. Ollie Toa Suisse. 12th minute, 6 laps have gone through so far. The green hell looking like anything but for the entire pack, except for perhaps a Fubuki. Grand Prix isn't available where I live, so this will do. Thanks, OP. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Glad you're enjoying the really fun Hololive races here. Yeah, at this point, I think the poor watermelon has just basically given up. So, sorry fans of the member sheep. Sorry, member sheep. It's not Watanabe's series. And this is the 14th minute already. Wow. The first 10 minutes went by slow, and the next few minutes went by fast, and it's yeah. Lads, it is quite strange how time works. Slow when you don't want it to, fast when you don't want it to. Noel up to 24th now. Yeah, we do need to see her get points by the end of Friday's stream. Otherwise, I don't know what I would say to her. More grid drama, I think. Yeah. It's all or nothing, birders. We say back up to seconds. Because, of course, Generation 0. Like, Gen 0 is basically the Mercedes of Hololive racing, as far as I'm concerned, and I want to say Tilke no Solar is basically the you-know-who of Hololive racing. I don't want to say that F1 driver's name in fears that it might trigger some of you viewers. Speaking of, I watched the race, the first race of the F1 season last Sunday, and of course, you know who won the race, because why wouldn't he? Ollie only on 12 points, her only points being from her 14th place finish in the first race of the season in Bahrain, speaking of. And she has a 2.6 second lead. Yeah, if she keeps this up, it will be ID Gen 2's first race win of the series. Uh, 18 minutes. Coming really close to stoppage time. And Noel's at 26th, of course. For a really large package, not too aerodynamic. As I was saying. Botan 23rd. Huh. She already got points with her top 5 finish in Sochi. Not nearly as successful here in Nürburgring, but she's still getting along, I think. Yeah, not much drama here. It's just a clean almost the entirety of the race. The one who could probably catch up to Ollie is Suisse, but the gap between those two drivers still relatively too large. That's another lap completed, and I figure 1 or 2 more laps to go for the race. 1.5 of the lead for Ollie. By the way, if Ollie wins, that's going to be the first non-JP race winner of the Speedy Sprinty story. And it's looking sort of good for the zombie. Not if Suisse has anything to say about that, because of course Gen 0. There's 7 people, just say it. Okay, I'll say it. Yeah. Tokunosora is basically the Lewis Hamilton race. Ugh. Sorry if I triggered some of you. Then. Who is Lewis Hamilton's partner in Mercedes? Oh, look at that. I've missed the end of the race. Ollie wins the German GP at Nürburgring, 12 laps, 0.369 ahead of Suisse, because of course the podium is has a Gen 0 member. Blair rounds out the top 3, finishing 3rd. For Ollie, a nice victory for ID Gen 2. Started off at P1 with the pole, finishes with the full 60 points. Suisse second. 1, 2, 3 Flair, 4 Kanata, 4 Kanata, 5 Toa. 6 Tokunosora still has a nice handful of points to her name. That's 32 more points for Sora. Muna 7. Muna 7. 8 is Pekara. Pekora with a top 10 finish. 9th, Akiros. Akiros making the top 10 for the first time. And Hachima rounds out the top 10. Oh, look at that. Start off 19th, finishing 10th. That is an excellent finish for her. Ayame, 11th. 12th, Coco. 12th, Coco. 13th, Minato Aqua. Man, we have some surprise finishers and some not so surprising top finishers. Halt the music, I need to think. Ran at 14th because she just wanted to score some points. 15 Risu. Start off 25th, finishing 15th, 16th Roboco. What a drop. From 10th at the start to 16th at the end. 17 Matsuri. 17 Matsuri. 18 Subaru. 19 Kiara. 20 Luna. 21 Ina gets on the board. I've lost count. 20 Luna. 21 Ina getting some points. 22 Mel gets on the board. 23 Azuki. 23 Azuki. And wouldn't you believe this, Marine just misses out. Start off 15th and fails to earn classification. Botan getting another point. She is hitting her stride. Botan gets another point. Botan gets another point. And once again, Shogun Noel fails to score points. So, oh well. Gen 1, 9, and 10, huh? Yeah, you're right. I need to fix up the table. I need to fix up the table. So we say 50 points because of course she did. 44 for Flair. Flair, that is her first podium. 40 for Kanata. 40 for Kanata. That here's her most successful finish yet. Toa, 5th, 36. 36 for Toa. 36, 32 for Tokino Sora. 32 for Tokino Sora. 7th is Muna, I think. 7th. 29 points. Muna. $26 for Pekora. That is her best finish yet this series. Akiros, 23. 23 for Akiros. That almost triples her point standings. 20 for Hachima. 18 for Ayame. 18 for Ayame. 16 for Coco. 16 for Coco. 14 for Aqua. That is her best finish yet. Finishing 13th. In 14th place, 12 points, Rene, 12 more points for her. 10 points for Risu. 10 points for Risu. 9 for Robo. 9 for Robo. 8 for Matsuri. 8 for Matsuri. Matsuri. 8. 7. for Subaru. Subaru on the board. Kiara 6. Where's Kiara? Kiara 6 points. 5 for Luna. 4 for Ina. Four for Ina. That's her first points since race 4 in Canada. 3 for, yeah, that's Ina's first points since her race in Canada, and yet she's still behind the rest of her EN teammates. 3 for Mel. 3 for Mel. 3 for Mel. Unfortunately, she's still out of the championship race anyway. 2 for Azuki. 2 for Azuki. Another 23rd place finish for Azuki, strangely enough. Yeah, 23rd, 23rd. And 1 point for Botan, who's probably still out of it. Botan. And the rest of the pack is all terrible. Marine 0, Shion 0, Yofi 0, Yofi 0, no Shogani Noel 0. Watame out of the championship. 0. Fubuki 0. We'll check if I inserted the numbers right. 650. Yep, and yep, that looks right. And surprise, surprise, the top 2 in the Drivers' Championship. The Lewis Hamilton of Formula Holo. The everlasting original Hololive member, she is Tokino Sora. And in second, Hochimachi Suisei. Sora at 217, Suisei at 201, Fubuki still third at 184, strangely enough, despite this race being her least successful yet. Lammy still fourth at 161, Reine top 5, 142, Luna 130, Ayame 129, Subaru 128, Shion 124, and Flair rounding out the top 10 with her third place finish at Nürburg 120. And I need to put up a calculator, I guess. So if you're below 97, then you're you basically eliminated yourself from the championship, and so yeah. Yeah, if I did my math right. So we have 16 drivers still in the hunt for the championship. It's Sora, Suisei, Fubuki, Lammy, Reine, Luna, Ayame, Subaru, Shion, Flair, Toa, Nenechi, Kanata, Azuki, Roboko-san, Hachima. 16 drivers left for the Drivers' Championship. And, yeah, I'll just write them down. And the shocking part about this is no Eon drivers will win the Drivers' Championship. And not even any members for Hololive Gamers nor ID Gen 1, so they won't have any drivers winning the Drivers' Championship this time around. Someone's predicting Hachama mounting a comeback and clinching the championship. Well, she's on 100 points. Tokyo Sora on 217. So Hachama basically needs to win the last 2 races, and Sora score nothing in the last 2 races. While the others just do terrible in the races. So there's a very slim chance that Hachama can still win the championship after we're done on Friday. And, oh yeah, Constructors' Championship score. Constructors' Championship. Constructors' Championship. No surprise here. Gen 0 at 686. Second is Gen 2, I believe, at 482, and third is Gen 4, and oh yeah, she did qualify for the championship series. Yeah. She's one of the last few drivers left who will clinch the championship. Yeah, on the day she returned. Yeah, what a comeback for Hachama. You would love to see it. Yeah. I'm gonna post the standings on the BT thread, the tables, point standings for the Drivers' Championship and the Team Championship. And in the meantime, that's gonna do it for me in today's stream in Formula Holo Speedy Sprinty Story. We wrap up the first championship series with races at Monaco and at Silverstone. Starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to tune in to that stream, or perhaps catch the replay later if you're unable to. You definitely don't want to miss out on that, because the championship will be decided on Friday. Man, I'm so eager to see what will happen then. Alright, that's it for today. I will see you lads again on Friday. So for all of us here at Formula Holo, I'm Dag the Pig. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and take care, everyone.